Alright, Kaliq, this is a tutorial of how to use your site. This is after you've logged in. There's some essentials that you'll want to know, so that's what I'm going to explain to you in this example. So this is your home page, obviously. This is where the music comes from, and these are your two tracks. You can pause, play it, whatnot. Where to change that information will be in theme options, which is under appearance. You go to theme options. And a lot of stuff that you're going to want to know is in theme options. So theme options is really important for you. Alright, so this is your logo. That's actually right here. So just so you know, that's where it's at. You shouldn't have to change that. This right here is the background image for people that don't have the capabilities of seeing the flash video. This right here, an image will actually just show up, just so your site won't be blank. This is where your music is. You was asking me about how do you change your music and how do you reorder the songs. Well, this is where it's at right here. If you need to add a song, you have to first upload it. So you'll have to first send it to me, and I can just put it on your server for you, and then I'll just put the link right here of where it's at. Because if you look at this right here, it's on my server in your folder under content, under uploads, and this is the file name. So that's where this is, and you could trash it, you can create new ones. There's a lot of functionalities with this that aren't necessarily necessary for you right now, but that's how you would add a new song. You would just send me the song, I'll put it in, and then you can change the order of them by just sliding them up and down. You can name them whatever you want to name them. So that's the music. So the next thing is the categories, the galleries. Okay, right now you see it says art, life, and video. Well, right here it says art, life, and video. So automatically whatever you put in these galleries is what's going to show up on this home page if you check the option. So if you wanted your books to show up on the home page, if you wanted your YouTube channel to show up on the home page, this is where you would change that. This is where you decide how many images will show up. Like right now there's only 4 on this page, but 5 is the extent, and then 5 is the extent of little words also that's on the bottom of here. So that's just a little bit more in depth. This is your contact information, real basic stuff. You shouldn't be too concerned about it. Home page is important for you. Your social icons. Now if you go to one of your end pages, these little links are right here. That's where that's controlled. So if you ever wanted to change that, your favicon is this little image that's on the top of the page when people go to your site. If you wanted to change it, this is where it was at. These are just some more options all about the home page. This is all about the home page. Alright, so just like I was saying, these is how you control the home page. You shouldn't really have to change any of this information. It's not really necessary. You could kind of read it and figure it out. You could test it out it's all up to you. You know what I mean? This is SEO, Google Analytics type stuff. Descriptions of words, keywords, just basic stuff. Right now I put in who I am, aloha.polo.com. If anybody wants to know who the site came from, we got to come up with some keywords, got to come up with some descriptions of the site. You know what I mean? That can be done at any time. Alright, so let's go to the about page. These images here are hard-coded, so if you wanted to change these, you just had to let me know. You send it to me, tell me which one you want it to be in. Actually, I think, matter of fact, let me take that back. These are probably in here. Yeah, I'm thinking these are probably in here. Let's go to your pages first. We'll go over your pages. You got the home page, you got the about, you got the YouTube, you got the books. That's where this is right here. You can go to any of them if you want to go see what the content is in there. You can change it and whatnot. Make sure you hit if you're gonna change text, you can change it in this view. It's visual. The text view has the code in it. You really don't want to mess with the code. Like right here, you see it says I strong, blah blah blah. It's just giving the styles to these words or whatever. Pretty safe to say you should just do any editing in here right here. Like if you need to bold something, italicize something, it's like Word. This right here is the background image to this page. So on the about page, this background image you see is controlled with this link right here. This is what I named it. This is the folder that it's in. So if you wanted to change that, you would just go to upload background image, and it would allow you to pick any image from your computer if you have a, an image on there that you would like to use. Let's go in here and see. Yeah, so if I wanted to change that to HTML5 video, I would just put that in and update it, and once you've updated it, the background image will change. I'm not going to do it right now, but this right here is the page slogan. It goes at the bottom of each page. This is, we're on the contact page right now, so if I go to the contact page, you'll see it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. It's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Boom. Like, real simple. You shouldn't have to mess with any of this information over here. This number right here is actually the order that it falls on this category. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Contact is 7, order is 7. Real simple, real basic. Any of the other pages, I really don't think you need to really mess with them. You can go in and check them out just to see, like I said, if you want to change the slogan, if you want to change the background image. For Instagram, if we go to your Instagram page, these images right here are being generated from the art gallery. This is the gallery that these images are, all 4 of these images are coming from. So if you wanted to, I'm going to explain galleries in a second, but I wanted you to understand the images that are on that page, on this page, Instagram page, are coming from art gallery. If you wanted to change what the images were, you would just do it here. So I'm going to give you a perfect example. If we say life and we update this, and then we go back to the Instagram page and we refresh it, this is the only image that is in life. So it's really just that simple on changing what images are actually on your Instagram joint. Boom, back to art. So if you see this art right here, it corresponds with the same art that's here. All these 4 images are the exact same art. So if you want to change the gallery names to stuff, this is the reasoning behind doing it, because if each page has its own situation. Like books, if you go to the books page, all 3 of these images and categories are under that gallery of books. So the rhythm of art and poetry, this is your book. This is the title, this is the title right here. This is the description. This is this description right here. And the gallery it's set to is books. As you can see, it's checked off right here. So the books page is saying that all items that have a book gallery will show up on that page. So if you go to books and you scroll to the bottom, this one already automatically knows that books are supposed to be here. So this one doesn't have a item box at the bottom that says which categories are going here, because I've already established in the back end that all books will be on the books page. Background image again, page slogan. So books always need to be titled books, period. That shouldn't be too difficult. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go to slides, because this is where the about page, I was telling you before, the images that are on the about page are in slides. This is the image that is showing up here. So it's called Barbering 101. You don't really see a name for it, but that's what it is. It's a simple slider. It's this image, and that's all that's to it. There's Barbering 102 and Barbering 103, and that's what these 3 images are under slides. It's a slider named slides. Work, you really probably don't need to worry about work too tough, for the simple fact we don't have any pages that this is linked to at this moment. This is just another option if when we start advancing your site, this will come in handy at that point. Media is where all of the images are for your site. So regardless of what image it is, you have to upload it here first. You have to upload it in the media, by adding. You can add a lot of files at one time. It doesn't have to be one. You can upload multiple pictures. It's limitless on how many pictures you can just upload from here. And once you've uploaded it into your media, you'll be able to go into any gallery and put that image inside of it. So in gallery items, it's almost like a post. I guess it's the best way for me to explain it. If you know anything about WordPress, you know anything about blogging, it's like a post. So you create a new one, you title it, and then you give it an image. Then you decide which gallery set it's going to show up in. So this one particular photo is going to show up in art and life. And if you go to your home page, you will see that. You will see that it shows up right here, and then if you hit life, it shows up again right there. So every gallery that you put this image in is where it's going to show up on what page. So for your video and your YouTube page, like let's go to your YouTube page. These 3 videos, let's go back. Let's see published. I think we got to name these videos a little differently, but I think, let's see here. Okay, so here's a video. I named it with an X so that I could understand, where it is. Anyway, I added a new item, just like I would do a photo, regular photo. I told it that I wanted to show up in 2 places, video and YouTube. I gave it an image, because without an image, you just have a video. You just have this, and no one will know what it is. So I took a shot from the video, and I uploaded it into the media. I selected it for this particular item. I said that it's going to be a video. So when you change these options, it changes these options at the bottom. So you want it to be a video. The video's coming from Vimeo. This is the Vimeo link for that video. This is the title, and this is the description. So when you click this, the video is going to pop up. The information that you've inputted is here. So I hit the little I. It says a little piece of what the video is, blah, blah, blah. This is the title. This down here at the bottom is this at the top. Real simple, real basic, not too difficult. You hit play, you watch the video. Yeah, that's that. So that's how you use a YouTube page. The workshops, these are posts. So this is probably what you want to stay on top of the most. If you got some something on your mind or whatever you want to talk about, your workshops or whatnot, you add a new post. I'm just gonna write test so that you can see where it comes up. Test. I want it to show up just on my workshops page, so I'm not gonna select any of this, unless it's got to do something. You can. It shows up. Let's see here. This right here. If you click these items, this is where it will show up. It says barber design, because for that too, that's what I chose. I chose barber and design. So for this one, I'm gonna choose photography, and then I'm gonna select an image. You don't have to always select an image. These are all the images that are in your site right now. I'm just gonna select this one. Set image. Okay, it's there. I'm gonna hit publish. So then when I go back to your workshops page, that's the first thing that shows up. Test. It says it's photography. It's a recent post. This is a Twitter feed. This is my Twitter feed. We could change this. We could remove it. If people want it, when you get enough posts, then these little tags will come in handy, because people want to go to your site and be like, I only want to see what he got in movies. Well, this is the only thing you got in movies. Oh, I want to only see what he got in barber. Okay, well, these are the only 2 things you got in barber. So that's where the little post tags come in handy. When you get mad fucking, when you get a lot of posts in here, then that's what will happen. I don't want this to be on your site, so I'm just going to remove it, put it in the trash. You got a couple drafts here. These drafts means they're on your site, but no one can see them. Like if you wanted to write something but you didn't want it to post on a specific date, you only wanted to, you know, come up on whatever day or whatever time, you can put it in draft. That means it's on your site. You don't have to rewrite it, but no one can see it. Once you publish it, everybody will see it. You know, you can put a date in. There's a lot of things you can do. I'm just going over the basic stuff right now, the basic stuff that you need to know. So pages are the pages that are already set up now if you want to edit the content. You know, I think there's only 2 pages you edit the content anyway, which is the contact page and then the about page. There's only 2 pages you really need to be worried about that. If you want to edit the home page, it's in theme options. That's where the music is. That's where the images are. That's, you know, that's how you run that. Your social links. The media is for all the photos, you know, and all the videos. You got to upload them there. But yeah, that's pretty much the rundown, man.